there, comic book people of the world. Have you ever wanted to skip a story and go straight into the action and adventure of the title? Well, that's exactly what happens in Class Comics' new comic book called Mini Hookups, where instead of action and adventure taking place, we have hookups taking place. The story was written, drawn, and illustrated by one of my favorite artists of all time, Mr. Patrick Fillion. There are 4 mini stories taking place in this book, and like I said, they skip all the narrative and go right into the whole meat of the matter. The first story has to do with father and son Emil and Byron Duran, who happens to be Space Cadet and also the new Naked Justice. And yes, I did say father and son. It's always a bit taboo whenever a father and son are shown being together in any capacity, so this may not be for everyone out there, but I thought it was pretty darn awesome. The second story has to do with Tyler, also known as Golden Boy, and Stefan. I'm a bit conflicted on this story, not because that I have this huge phobia against clowns, but seeing Stefan with this sexy body, it's like I'm very confused. The third mini hookup has to do with 2 of my favorite demons, which happens to be Incubus and Diablo. This is another father-son thing taking place between these 2 demons, which I give major kudos for because I'm always for demonic sex thing taking place. The fourth and final story has to do with Trip and the original Naked Justice both hooking up. It's not exactly a father-son thing taking place in this one, but you do get a bit of a feel for that, being that Trip does appear to be older than Naked Justice, even though anyone who knows Naked Justice knows that he's a much older character than he's letting on. After the 4 main stories, we get a bit of pin-up art from the individual characters that appeared in this issue. Different perspectives and point of views of the characters, all drawn by Patrick Fillion. And being that this is a digital exclusive from Class Comics, we also have the silent edition included as well. It's just all of the same panels, but without any of the word bubbles put in there, so you can appreciate the art. Like I said, I love Patrick Fillion's artwork. I know that he does a bit of an exaggeration on certain parts of the human anatomy, but this is a comic book, and this is something that's supposed to be fantasy, so I love it. Needless to say, even though I didn't say this at the very beginning, this is a very adult book, but then again, I'm sure if anyone out there knows anything about Class Comics, this is something that you already knew. This was a spectacularly awesome book, but then again, I'm a sucker for any gay comic books out there. If you're interested in reading this, you want to download the digital exclusive version from ClassComics.com. With that, thank you guys for joining me in this video. Be sure to check out my Patreon site, check out my social media sites, my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well, and I just want to let you guys know that I got this shirt from Jeff Brutlag. Jeff, thank you so much for this. If you guys want to check out some of his shirt designs, he has it on designbyhumans.com/Jeff Brutlag. I'm also going to put that in the description down below for this video, so check it out when you get a chance.